104 matches across 16 cities means the 2026 World Cup will trigger the largest migration of international sports fans in history. Flying to the 2026 World Cup, this passport rule could ruin your trip if you don't do this one thing. Miss this new digital checkpoint and you face brutal delays at the ticketing counter. Ignore it entirely and you get denied boarding at your home airport. Wait too long and you lose thousands of dollars in non-refundable flights before you even clear security. In mid-2025, the European Union is officially activating the European Travel Information and Authorization System, known globally as ETIAS. Millions of US and UK tourists are currently hunting for cheap connecting flights through Europe, completely unaware of the digital wall going up across the continent. Today, I am exposing the precise mechanics of this new European transit trap, the 5-minute app trick that bypasses the friction, and exactly how to guarantee your ticket to the biggest tournament on Earth remains valid. The Transit Zone Trap. Look at any budget flight itinerary passing through Charles de Gaulle or Frankfurt Airport in 2026. British and American fans, desperate to beat the massive direct flight price gouging, are booking multi-leg journeys that bounce through major European transit hubs. Why does the European Union care if you are merely passing through to catch a connection to North America? Because the Schengen area's new automated border system frequently fails to distinguish between a 2-hour layover and a 2-week vacation. If your cheap budget airline ticket requires you to recheck a bag, switch terminals outside the sterile transit area, or if your itinerary touches 2 different Schengen countries before crossing the Atlantic, you legally enter European soil. Without an approved ETIAS linked to your passport, the airline's passenger manifest system triggers an automatic, unbendable hard stop right at your departure gate. The gate agent cannot override it. Your luggage gets pulled, you miss the flight, and the worst part is that the airlines are absolutely not legally required to warn you when you click purchase. The 96-hour blind spot. Brussels officially established the baseline ETIAS processing timeline at 96 hours for standard digital applications. Travelers naturally assume this authorization is just a simple, immediate web form they can carelessly fill out on their phones while standing in the bag drop line at the terminal. Why does this last-minute assumption destroy perfectly planned itineraries? Because the ETIAS algorithm does not just check your spelling, it cross-references your passport details against Europol, Interpol, and the Schengen Information System databases in real time. If your name matches even partially with someone on an international watch list, or if the algorithm flags a forgotten, unpaid speeding ticket from an Italian rental car 5 years ago, the automated system immediately kicks your application to a human border guard for manual review. That manual review legally takes up to 30 days to process. The immediate approval vanishes. Your travel window closes. You are grounded, which is exactly why you cannot rely on a quick search engine query to save you at the airport. The scam sites skimming your data. In late 2023, the European Border and Coast Guard Agency flagged over 50 highly sophisticated counterfeit ETIAS websites already in active operation. When you inevitably search for the authorization form, the top results are flooded with perfectly cloned portals mimicking the official European Union design, quietly charging $60 instead of the mandated €7 fee. Why do these fraudulent sites consistently dominate the search results over the real government portals? Because the official ETIAS system is not a privately funded enterprise buying premium digital ad space. The scammers gladly pay search engines for top placement to intercept your highly sensitive passport details, charge an outrageous markup, and frequently fail to actually submit your application to the Central European Database. You show up at the airport clutching a fake confirmation email that the airline's digital scanner simply cannot read. Your boarding pass scans red. The money is gone, you stay home. To bypass the fraud entirely, you have to bypass the web browser and go straight to the hardware. The 5-minute hardware hack. €7 and a modern smartphone are the absolute only legitimate requirements to secure your European transit. The European Union built a standalone mobile application specifically for this global rollout, allowing you to sidestep the vulnerable websites and third-party booking agencies entirely. Why is the official ETIAS mobile app your singular safest bet for securing your connection? Because the app deliberately uses your phone's near-field communication chip to physically scan the biometric microchip embedded inside your physical passport cover. This direct hardware scan completely eliminates the risk of a manual data entry error grounding your flight. The system instantly verifies your biometric cryptographic signature, authenticates your identity directly with the Central European servers, and permanently links the digital approval to your passport number in mere seconds. There is absolutely no paper to print out and no confirmation email to accidentally delete. The scanner flashes green, your boarding pass prints, you walk onto the plane. But mastering the app is only half the battle, because understanding what this system truly represents changes how you will navigate the world forever. The invisible border shift. 2026 marks the absolute permanent end of the spontaneous transatlantic flight. You downloaded the official app, you paid the required €7, your biometric data is locked into the mainframe, and your multi-leg route to the World Cup is finally secure. Why did the European travel rules change so drastically right before the largest sporting event of the decade? Because nations no longer check your physical passport when you land on their soil. They scrutinize your comprehensive digital footprint weeks before you even pack your bags. The traditional border checkpoint has been relocated from the bustling arrival hall in Paris or Madrid directly to the departure gate in New York or London. The physical passport is merely the backup. The digital authorization is the true key. The era of the open ticket is dead because modern borders are no longer drawn on maps. They are written in algorithms. Understanding that simple truth is the only way to protect your upcoming travel investments. You now understand the hidden trap inside European layovers, the devastating delays of manual database reviews, the expensive fakes dominating the search results, the absolute necessity of the biometric smartphone scan, and the reality that physical borders have completely digitized. The era of the open ticket is dead because modern borders are no longer drawn on maps. They are written in algorithms. For the 5 million international fans expected to cross oceans for the 2026 World Cup, missing a €7 digital checkpoint will easily cost thousands of dollars in abandoned flights and ruined reservations. Do not let a bureaucratic blind spot steal your seat in the stadium. Drop a like if this saved your itinerary and hit subscribe right now, because next time we are exposing the luggage tracker loophole that airlines are desperately trying to ban before the holiday season begins.